Hi, I'm Lauren Clash Schneider. We're at Sardi's for BroadwayStars.com. I'm with Jen Bender, the director, who has been the resident director at The Lion King. She's the artistic director for Broadway in South Africa, and also was the director of the new musical Trails that was this past season at NYMF. Jen, that's a lot. Tell us, what's inspired you? How'd you get started?
Probably the most inspiring thing was just growing up with my parents and listening to cast albums around the house. I grew up in a small town, Marion, Ohio, where we didn't have a lot of access to big Broadway musicals, and this was of course before the internet when I could just hop on YouTube and see what was playing. But my parents always had cast albums playing around the house and listened to recordings on car trips, and that was a huge influence for me. And then we also used to drive to Columbus and see national tours come through. So we would see all the big shows, and I remember specifically Annie and Dreamgirls being a huge influence on me. Annie was probably the first show that I saw, but I also remember Dreamgirls really having an impact on me as a director, just watching it and thinking how special it was in the way that it moved, how all the set pieces moved so cinematically, being blown away by those performances, and even at the young age that I was, remembering every single second of that production to this day.
Wow. So, Jen's inspiration comes from hearing the cast albums with her family and seeing these shows as a kid on national tour. I'm Lauren Clash Schneider at Sardi's for BroadwayStars.com.